What is going on, y'all? This is HoMaLoN back at you guys with yet another video, and we're just going to talk about the DNF beta that just happened this weekend. We're going to talk about the reveal trailer and the speculated new characters that they're showing and the release date of this game. Now, without further ado, let's continue to talk about this. It was great for what it is. I know the music is great when you first start the game. It really gets you into the mood of ready to play a game. Menu music. I liked how you can select your buttons and choose how you want to play or a different type of play style, whatever have you. Being how DFO is a 2D beat 'em up game with a unique twist, the game does have MPs, it does have HP, and depending on what type of class and what version they specialize, either in special attack or magic attack, depends on your skills or the amount of MP that's going to be used on your character. MP in this game is slightly different. In Dungeon Fighter Online, you can't spam skills back to back to back, you'll just have a long cooldown. Same with the DNF Duel. The MP acts as a cooldown system as well as the gauge, and certain moves take more MP than the others. And it regenerates over time, which balances the game so that way you don't spam so much. But every character is different. But that's the next thing. The game has 4 ways of attacking. Regular attack A, regular attack B, regular skills, and then MP skills. Regular skills does not consume MP, though it is different to see that the regular skills doesn't consume MP, where in DFO it does. Certain skills that you use can be chained into MP skills. That's the general concept what I noticed about this game. You would do your standard attack, combo it with your regular skills, and then you finish it off with an MP skill. And for what I noticed, you would want to use MP skills as much as you can, because this game has a mechanic called the conversion, where it changes your white health into MP. And the more MP you have, the more ability you have to spam skills. So the way how it works is, as you're attacking your opponent with standard attacks and skills, your opponent will lose health, but most of that health will be white health. When you use the MP skills depletes your opponent's regular white health into red health. So that way, your opponent doesn't use that as their advantage to convert that into MP of their own. Use a conversion, because conversion is like the cancel mechanic. You can do a bread and butter, punch A, punch B skill into MP, and then you can use your conversion to give yourself another chance to use a combo. And then they'll get MP regeneration from that. The main concept of this, you don't want your opponent to get MP. You want to put your opponent at a disadvantage at all costs. So with that being said, you would want to finish off all of your combos with an MP skill. Like DFO, there is an easy way to implement your skills, or you can do a command to implement the skills. In DFO, you can put all your skills into hotkeys. Like I have at the bottom of the screen, I hotkey most of my skills into keyboard, ASDF, or you can do the command inputs. That is what they carried over into this game, where you can just press the button to do the skills, or you can do the command input to implement the skill as well. Even though this is the open beta, it does have some things it does need to work on. Like, we have seen some infinites, we have seen some overpowered things. Like, the priest in this game comes equipped with this Thunderhammer Jupiter, but Thunderhammer Jupiter gets a light buff when you activate Light of Divinity. When the priest does his Light of Divinity, he gets his light attribute, which gives him an additional attack. And when the priest gets you into the corner, he can just spam his down sweep all day, and then the light will just combo you and juggle you in the air for days and days and days until the buff goes away. That's another thing I like about this game. This game has active abilities and passive abilities, which seem to activate as your health deplete, or if you do a certain skill, the status element shows up or the buff shows up. And I'm glad people are getting to see how great of a game DFO is. Some of the buttons that they have, there is a dodge button. And some people, why would there be a dodge button? Oh, that is absolutely necessary. This game is very footsie based, and they made it so that characters that like to be lame, like Gunner, and stand across the stage and shoot you, you can actually approach them a lot easier. There was issues with trying to get online and play certain people, but other than that, the online play is so buttery smooth. I can't wait to see how everything is going to play out when the game actually comes out. They're speculating the game is going to come out sometime in the summer in 2022. And this is actually good because you can work on other mechanics, work on other characters, other game modes, as well as fix certain things, test some more. And this is good. I feel like that they're taking this time to work on the game a lot more instead of just rushing it out and getting to the consumer. On top of that, we do know that there are a lot of games that are out there, and you want your game to pop off as much as possible. You don't want it to be stagnant and be in competition with so much other games. And at that time, I think the Steam Deck should be out, so a lot of people will be able to take this on the go and practice. That's what I'm really excited about. Everybody in the game seems fun, and I did see some ridiculous combos, and Berserker is literally Berserker. He doesn't let you breathe, and I love how all of his combos are very similar to how it is in DFO, with the same combos, the same setups, the same exact thing. I said, yo, am I watching the same Berserker? Even watching people who never played Dungeon Fighter Online before and watching them do certain combos, like, oh yeah, that is the exact same way how you would do the combo in Dungeon Fighter Online. So with online play, there was no option for you to practice, so you actually had to practice on the fly. And if you had someone nice enough, like if you were streaming and someone was watching you, and they were nice enough to let you test things out, then that was an added bonus. I did have a blast playing this, and I got to figure some things out. For a long while, I was getting bored playing Crusader because it seemed like he was a little overpowered, like a couple of hits, and then like your health is done. There wasn't no ingenious way for me to combo certain attacks or chain. But as the game progressed, and as you think about the conversion system, the possibilities are going to be endless. Because although the Crusader is slow in this game, and his combo potential is limited, I like the fact that they gave him a lot of tools, a lot of distance tools. They gave him HP, gave him defense, they gave him a wall to bring people towards you so they can't run away. Pretty much a lot of people here has like a wake up Dragon Punch, or as the cool kids say it, they will have a wake up DP, meaning a wake up Dragon Punch. For those who are not familiar, Dragon Punch is synonymous with Ryu's uppercut, where if Ryu gets knocked down and people are pressuring him, the first thing that someone's going to do is they're going to do an uppercut the second they get up from the ground to get the person off of them. So with that in mind, that phrase kind of transferred into other fighting games where we now call that as a wake up DP, where if you're getting pressured and you're out of options, your best options to do, a Shoryuken, an uppercut to get people off of you when you get knocked down. And it's also good to see people being so interested into the game. The priest memes are very funny. It's fun to play as a priest and baptizing people in the Father, and Son, and the Holy Spirit with this blast of light that we got over here. Despite them not really having legit names, we know that the character itself has a personality, has a story. As I have been showing through my videos, their name is what they are, literally, and each character is unique in its own ways. And everybody seems to find connection to each of these characters that we see here in this game. The game's pacing seems to be pretty legit. There isn't any air guard compared to most anime fighters, but the game is actually a grounded base, and it's not so bad. Not all the time you'll need air blocks in anime fighters, and they try to implement different mechanics for you to approach opponents. Like we have the dodge rolls and guarding, and you use the guard to roll, kind of similar like Smash Bros. If you think about it like that. The last thing I want to add is that with the trailer, we do see other characters teased. We do see the Ghost Blade is in the game, but
as far as what I've seen on the trailer, there is only one confirmed character, is the Ghost Blade. I have been seeing some scans online where people are saying that the troubleshooter and mechanic is going to be in the game. I'm not sure where they got these clips from, but I'm not going to deny that they're going to be in the game. It's possible that they can be in the game, but I do see that there is 6 slots that are available, and we know one of them to be the Ghost Blade. As time goes on, we'll see. If the female mechanic is out in the game, that's good. If the troubleshooter is out in the game, that's even better. But we know there's 6 slots available, and we know one of them is going to be a mage. So there's going to be about 16 characters into this game. That for sure I know.
Loved how they remixed all the songs that we have in the game that I so loved from the original game, and then the game itself has some brand new music that's actually pretty dope. What do you guys think about the trailer of DNF Duel? Just let me know your thoughts down on the screen below. Are you excited, just as excited I am for initial release? Are you going to take this game competitively? What do you think about the button scheme and mechanics? What do you think about the characters we have and the characters in the future? I still am looking forward to the mage class. I personally am excited to see the battle mage come up in front, but if you guys would like to see other persons from the mage class, just let me know which one you will see. It's possible that we might get the witch or the elementalist. I know it'll be great to see how they'll mix this up, but battle mage will fit more into a game like this. Though anything could be possible, because look, we're getting the female mech, we're getting a mechanic who, is just a gun and robots. We're going to see how they're going to use this and implement it into the game. We have yet to see the male mage, female mage, as well as a female slayer. We do have another male slayer, and it seems like, by speculation, we're getting another agent, the troubleshooter. So there is a lot that we can get. And not to mention, I'm not sure if they're going to even add more between now and 6 months from now into the summer. So what do you guys think? Are we going to get DLC? Or are they going to give us free DLC? Or is it going to be combo pass? I know a lot of people would like to see them implement a story mode function, kind of like DFO, where you level up, get equipment, so on and so forth. But we'll see. As the game progresses, they have about 6 months to make their changes and fix any type of broken, infinites, or whatever have you. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget when you subscribe to hit the bell, so that way, when HoMaLoN does a video, you'll get notified. And that's what I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Take it easy.